right. I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there and
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't...
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back, your focus back.
Let's do it.
Give it an angle. Give it an angle. That's the shot.
Have a breather. Have a breather.
Keep it simple.
Come on. Hook up, hook up.
Good work. Great jab. Not hurt bad. It's only a flash. Good shot, good shot. His legs have gone. His legs have gone. That's it.
Okay, middle left. It's been a good round. You got this round. Don't do nothing stupid.
Next time.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work.
Okay, focus now. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Do your business. Okay.
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had every...
Let's fight.
Great work.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Just wanna fly and run away, away from this place, away from mistakes broken, promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh society.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
pick a side, pick a side. Will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try? Sweating eyes, who am I? Champion till I die, every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going, wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions are about to get.
Here. This is Muhammad Ali. Young man rumble, that's the mantra, fresh off that famous win over Sonny Liston. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
The reach, how on earth are you going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, all I can say,
All right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on
I
earth.
want you to protect
Thousands of
yourself at all
fans
times.
here in attendance tonight,
And
but
what
when
I
the
say
bell
you must
rings, there will
obey.
only be
Good
two
luck.
that we're talking about. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Throws the jab, but does not score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectations from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Punch, counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Can't land the jab there. Good counter punch. That jab misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the wall, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. both want a knockout, you can tell. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And now you're going to let it eat smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at...
Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Jab does not score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Misses with the straight left. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Nobody home with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. Think about the defense.
And there's the bell to start round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He just misses with that jab. punching. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Only catching air with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much firepower here. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
All right, hook misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He misses with that jab. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
thankful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fight.
That's it.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Looking to land the hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is off the charts. Counter shot lands. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Win the round.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster.
Oh my God, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swing and a miss with that jab. and forth they go. And down goes Fury. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. You all right?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Perfect counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. How many more power punches can they take? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They exchange punches. Through the straight left, but it won't score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The there's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. I need you to focus.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So the referee says, fight on. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got luck.
Down goes Fury! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, you continue.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A swing and a miss with the left hook. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Don't give him those free shots. Keep smart.
Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
This with that jab. Down goes Fury! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one time. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises and it bangs. Rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really neat. You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Come on through. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where I'm now. There were so many have-a-goes, it's looking smart now.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that jab. No rest for the weary. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A straight right just misses. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Misses with the straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Boxing, be smart. Good work, that's it now.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? That hook was off target. Punch, counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talking about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? I need you to focus on... I don't...
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. There's a counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That big hook doesn't land. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot